Welcome to Truth TV. I am Phoenix Adonai. I am a peace warrior and an alchemist, also a spiritual warrior. My specialties are paradox and transmutation. I am always searching to understand better in hope of bringing more peace and harmony in our world. Today's topic is to be, is not to be. Shakespeare, everyone know that phrase, to be or not to be, that is the question. There is no question, because if you are not, you are not. So not to be is to be not. Here it is. And yeah, to be is also the feminine principle in everything that is everything. Because you have to understand how the universe works. First, there is creation. Creation is the feminine principle of God, or what we call the divine, or the goddess. And that feminine principle is first, because feminine is always first. You know, we ask as a riddle question, was it la poule is the feminine of the chicken or the egg that was first? Well, it's all feminine. The feminine is always first. Everything's come from there. And to be is the feminine in us. It's the relationship we have with our true self, our spiritual part. So it's our essential. As I am an alchemist, I work the paradox. I am a living paradox. What I'm doing is explaining to you one side today of everything that is something. And that one side is feminine. Because the principle of the universe, or the hermetic principles, were given by Thoth or Hermes. It's how the universe just is, just function. And at first, you have, of course, the great all, the over everything. And from that everything, there is this creation that is enabled from love. Because love is the only way to create anything. If you don't love, you don't create. It's impossible. It's just what it is. So love is the other feminine principle. To be is to love. You cannot be truly yourself if you don't love yourself. If you don't love, you cannot even know anything. You're just grazing the surface. You're just like a shell, an empty shell. And then from that love was born the one, the unique, that is the masculine. And then the feminine and the masculine start to dance together to become one. So it's that dance of one being two, And then from that two, the one is created. It's like we all are. It's one part feminine and one part masculine that created us from our parents. And those parts then multiplied. And if you observe in biology how the cells are multiplying for the creation of another being, you will see that the cell multiply always, like one is multiplying in two, and those two are always opposite. Like one is the exact same as the first from that division, one is the exact same, and the other one is the opposite. And then you have the hermetic principles that were given by Thoth, that was considered God, or Hermes. It's polarity. That's what is polarity. Two opposite. And that everything is those two opposite. And then the seventh principle is gender. Then it's polarity, the gender of polarity, which are feminine and masculine opposite, and complementary. So polarity, the fourth principle, is of being one. It's always created by two. Like the bee is created by opposite. It's, for example, you have your front face and your back of the head. You know, if you miss one, your head is very much incomplete. You cannot take one out of the others, or you just lose the thing that you were trying to say there is something there. So to be is to encompass those two always. That's what is feminine. It's that possibility, because gender is creation. And creation is enabled by being, by the feminine, because, you know, it's obvious we all are born from a woman that is called a mother. So there's another principle that is as above, so below in the Hermetic principles. And that one is saying that what is the organization of something at some point is the overall organization of everything. So if you can observe that life is born from feminine, as within, so without, as above, so below, you can know that this is how it works for the entire universe. So, as it was said in those principles, polarity is everything, gender is everything. And we are very much interested in the seventh principle of gender, because as we are talking about being, we are talking about feminine side of us, which cannot be taken out, or you're taking out the half of yourself. So you're like half void. And from that, life is created. So it's living. It's truly living. its being, which is also the soul, which is the consciousness of oneself, which is the light of life, because life is created from the soul. Like we are in a physical world, we see bodies, we see ourselves like walking people, talking people, we can touch stuff. This is low frequency, low vibrational, not necessarily, it depends, but it's low frequency. Because this is another thing. Frequency is the idea, what you can understand. And vibration is feeling, it's emotional. So vibration will be related to the feminine and the soul, your capacity to feel love, because love is the 0 point. Love is the feminine. So the feminine is the 0 point.